Hi guys, welcome back. We are in week 5, week 1, round 2 in 5v5 GAC, and once again I'm going up against a more one player who's really good, and as you guys can see he has a lot of good datacrons as well. So yeah, this one is going to be another good one. So please like the video and subscribe as well. It really means a lot to me. We just passed the 800 mark on my channel, so yeah, it really does help every single support. Also, before we go into the match, please comment down below how you feel about the datacrons. Do you hate it, love it? I really like to know what you guys think. I'm going to talk more about it over this video because, yeah, well, I don't want to spoil anything really, but yeah, it's a night and day difference ever since the datacron's been introduced to the game. So, right, let's get into my defense. So, I pretty much set the same GLs because if you guys watch my round 1 video, my defense actually managed to get the win for me. The only difference I made is like I moved down Nest, DR and Nest, down south. There's nothing special about the DR datacrons. And as for the ones on Rey and Lord Vader, you guys can see it if you search my profile. What I have on it, it's really good. I think at least for me, I think those are the ones that are the best possible ones that I have on them. I made the change on my Tarkin fleet, Empire fleet. I used Tarkin lead, and I also set Gauntlet instead of TIE Fighter, based on the scouting I did on my opponent, because he likes to keep Negotiator, Finalizer, and Rebels for offense. So, and both of these fleets are sort of like anti-rebel comps. But yeah, going into his defense, as you guys can see, there are a lot of GLs up top. He set 3 up top: JMK, Lord Vader, Rey, and DR with Talon. Now, when I was doing the research, he most of the time set 4 GLs on defense, so I was expecting one at the back, which is C. So I really had to plan accordingly. And down south, he had Jango lead bounty hunters, Mon Mothma, Bam with Quill and Nest, and then also Iden. So he wanted to protect his top wall, which is that's where you can get the more banners actually now with the new system. So going in, I had a game plan, and it was all about just trying to get really clean at the beginning, because that's why I chose to use Iden against Mon Mothma, because I needed all the banners I can get. Obviously, based on the scouting, as I mentioned it, if he set 4 GLs, then I was really hoping that my south wall can get a hold, and I can win because of that. But obviously, if something happens and I couldn't clear his top wall, then I'll be in trouble. So I was really focused on trying to get 65s and 75s. So there is nothing really special about this counter. Iden can just, with her Omicron, she can just walk over this team. Like, whenever they attack out of turn, we regen health and protection, and also we gain tons of turn meter. So yeah, as you guys can see, so Kyle and Kara died already, and then Scout should be dead. Yep. So 75, so it's a good start. As for this bounty hunter comp, there's really no danger using Mon Mothma here because of Kyle. Kyle uses his second special, which gives speed up to everyone, and then it's pretty much game over. You just run circles around them. I wanted to kill the Jango first because he's the biggest threat, and after that you want to kill OG Boba because his rocket can do some nasty things, but look at the turn meter, so there's like nothing special about it. Like Kara's special almost up again, and they are nowhere near getting any closer to taking a turn. So you just take it nice and easy, push back the turn meter, and yeah. That's why I don't like set Mon Mothma defense because she can clean up a GL, and also she can take out a lot of teams on offense. So about this Wampa team, let me pause it for a sec. So the comp he set excuse me. So the comp he set was Iden, Snow, Magna, Stark, and Range. Now I did the check, the potency and tenacity check. So his Iden had like 118% potency, and my Wampa had like close to 120% tenacity. So I was like, this should be straightforward. Iden missed, couldn't land the healing immunity and the daze. Wampa already started to go, but I already managed to take out Magna. But look at that. They just keep going and going, and because of Stark's unique, which gives defense penetration to everybody, this team, and keep in mind this is also a decked out R7, R8 team, they can do a lot of damage. And they just deleted my Wampa. So pay attention to this comp, guys, because it's nasty. It really is. And it's not like I had bad mods on my Wampa. So I decided to leave it for now. I was actually really annoyed with myself. It's probably not even the right word. I was like shocked, really. Like if you guys watch back my Twitch stream, which I have like the full on commentary and everything, I was like, wow, that was strange. But yeah, these troopers against Bam and Quill, the only real thing you need to know is that that is really useful, and you don't want range here because of the timeout risk. So what you want to do is you need to land the daze on Nest so she stopped countering. I used the AoE here to delete Dengar, and now what you need to do is like switch Piet's mark and give it to death. And after that, what you want to do is you want to switch to basic auto and just time it for the right hit, because this could be a long fight. I decided to just take it off from auto because she took a turn, but yeah, it wasn't enough. So yeah, this is like, it looks scary, and sometimes you can even time out, like even with this comp. But eventually, you get there. Like slowly but surely, you're getting closer to get her into yellow, and then, you know. It's hard to explain it, but yeah. See, the big hit, that troopers, that mark almost got her. So now she's in yellow. She's in red. That's what I was talking about. You just need to keep going. Don't waste any time. So just put it on basic auto, and then whenever she's turn meter is getting closer to taking a turn, then take it off, and then yeah. So it was a 64. Now I decided like I have enough firepower based on my researching that I did on her. I was like, I don't want to drop another battle. So let's go in with gas. Given the fact that I already killed Magna. So, but again, look at the offense on this team. Like gas already set down. So I was like, okay, I need to take out Stark. Like he must go. Like all that defense penetration is just killing me. They triggered the sacrifice, and yet Rex managed to stay in red, and now I lost the Rex as well. So I was like, holy cow! Like what's going on? I was like, wow, this is like really bad. I was like, Stark needs to go, like right now. It's a big hit on Stark. Finally, he's gone. I mean, this is just really crazy. So gas is getting closer to sitting down again. And he sat down. And now, Iden decided to go after Echo, and Echo's gone. I was like, holy cow. And suddenly it's just a 1v2. And I was like, wow. This is, and I wanted to use Traya here before for a cleanup. I was like, wow, this is just mad. I barely managed to take out that Iden team. So yeah, after that I was like, okay, I'm expecting C at the back, and dash, and I was right about it. So here they are, like C, dash, and Hux. But the Hux, there's like a normal Hux team, not even with the first order Omicron tie. So here's the thing, guys. I made a mistake here. My recording, when I was recording this battle yesterday on Twitch, I have 1.5 hours left before the TW started, and I'm a TW officer in my guild. I did the research, I did all the hard work. I knew about this comp, that this will be on defense, and my plan for it was to use GG. Now, I have no idea why I did this, but I just decided to, okay, let's go all in with the C mirror. Obviously, like, there is no real threat here. Like, eventually, the thing is that the only thing I would say is like my Wattenborg managed to stay alive a bit longer than I would love it, because look at his C's ultimate, so he's getting closer to his ultimate as well, which is a bit annoying, but I'm still ahead. And as long as I can keep shock on his C, then I'll be fine. That's the whole thing about it. And I also, Sidious for some reason managed to stay alive, and that was good because it increased my mastery as well. So now it's just all about killing Sidious, and then it's going to be a 1v1. I managed to get another link, which is great. I was getting ready to put it on auto because it's a long fight. So now Sidious is gone, but he also managed to reach his ultimate. So now we just need to put it to full auto, and then yeah, because we can keep the shock on him. There is no real threat, because the shock only prevents the half regen but not the protection recovery. So we are good. But yeah, he's beefy as well, like his health, he has a lot of health, so it's just a long battle. So he was a 65. Now I decided to use bounty hunters against this DR team, because it has an R9 Malak and an R9 set as well. So that's a really high relic team. Yeah, there's nothing special about this battle. Like, you want to taunt, mass assist with Grief on set, and then call a mass assist on Basti, then delete DR. And after that you just need to kill Basti. Once Basti is gone, then you just stay on the set, because you don't want to hit Malak to get a fear, and basically just wait for Mendo's annihilate. So just keep going and going. Ideally you don't want to kill Set, because then you are forced to go after Malak. So now annihilate is up, delete Malak, and at this point you can pretty much put it on auto. But you still want to protect your banners, because Talon is about to take a turn. But thanks to the aura lead we managed to recover that banner protection. Okay, so Starkiller. Let me pause it for a sec. So you guys done this, well, many of you done this battle before. Now he had a datacron on his Rey team, which is the offense up, the offense increase. But there's a couple of things happen during this fight. Like, you normally want to start on Finn with the middle to stun him, but he dodged it, which is one thing, which is not ideal. And now I just decided that, you know, I need to keep going. I need to get Starkiller there. I might have misplayed it. For instead of using the stun, I used the basic, so because I wanted to work towards his ultimate. But look at that, JTR decided to land the ability block on Starkiller, which means I cannot dispel his taunt, her taunt, sorry, hold the taunt. And that's really bad, because now I'm forced to go after it. And the whole idea of this counter is that you need to get Rey into her DI before she reaches his first ultimate. But I couldn't do that. And also he deleted Palpatine. So now I was like, I know. It was a mess, really. Like, I wanted to keep the DI on Old Ben. By the way, I took Old Ben for the AoE ability block. So now I'm still not reached his ultimate yet. Luckily the DI is really good. And also the force taunt. But yeah, it just now I reached my ultimate, but I was like, I don't really want to use it just yet, which might have been a misplay, because I was still thinking about it. Okay, somehow I might be able to like win this. But then this changed everything. Ever since they went into ultimate, everybody's in yellow, not even green. So I was like, there is no way like we can survive this ultimate. So I was thinking about backing out, but at this point it was pretty much over. Like it was really disappointing. Like before we go in, so yeah, I had bad RNG at the beginning, and I might have misplayed it as well, but I think mostly it was bad RNG. So the other thing is I decided to use JML against that Lord Vader team, and he had that datacron with whenever you apply 4D buff, that it will decrease the cooldown of your dark side allies by a turn. So normally I went in with this, well, a really strong JML team. So they will go first. He decided, and Mo decided to increase the cooldown on GMY, which is not bad at all. Like, I mean, that's fine. So we want to land the ability block. And, you know, like business as usual. You want to take out Royal Guard first. Apply the armor shred. And just keep doing coins so we can reach our ultimate. But you know, thanks to Maul, Lord Vader already reached his ultimate. But luckily, yeah, so Royal Guard is dead. Now he used his ultimate and we have a lot of dots on us. So luckily Candy's gone, but we are still not at our ultimate yet. And we have a lot of dots. And now Darth Vader dropped more dots on us. GMY is gone. We need to cleanse. But now he's went into Merciless. Drop another dot. Which is it has a chance to decrease the cooldown on himself and all the other allies. And now Lord Vader went and he just deleted everybody. Shakti and Chem at the same time. So I mean, I'm not sure if I'm having bad luck or this datacron is going to kill the JML counter. So it's just not going to work. So yeah, and I still had JMK to deal with. So I was like, okay, cool. Let's see. I lost back to back against 2G, so let's do a mirror. I had the slower cat. So the whole thing about this counter is, even though it looks easier to delete mace, I still like to take out cat first, because that's just better. So basically you reach your first stage of ultimate with JMK, and then you just delete cat. I actually didn't need it to use my first stage of ultimate here because there was no GK and mace wasn't taunting. So now I decided to go all in to 100%. So that's 2 down. I decided to go after Padme. But Padme is so annoying. Like, you think you're getting closer to killing her, but then JMK applied the DI. I was like, no, screw that. I was like, nope, I'm going to go after JMK then, and deal with the others once he's gone. But yeah, since Padme is still alive, like, this is just annoying because he's recovering a lot of protection. Like, I wasn't worrying that I'm going to time out or anything, but it's just still annoying. You just need to keep going and going, and now finally he's dead. So Snips is gone, and I was like, yeah, the AI can deal with this. So I decided that I still have bad batch. I was like, no, most of the time you can take out at least the ads with bad batch. But I wasn't checking the cooldown, and it was the worst possible combination. Like, everything was up. But again, I was sort of rushed because at this point I only had like half an hour left until the TW started. So yeah, this was a disaster. I was like, wow, okay. So I was like, okay, let's do something else. Like, I need to go back to the south back wall to take those 2 teams out, and so I used a Traya against Dash. There's nothing really special about this. This is sort of like a hard counter. I wanted to use this team against Lord Vader. I was thinking about it because it would make easier to take out Darth Vader and Maul, but at this point I was still thinking about it. How can I open open ships? So I had a plan, but yeah, this dash thing makes it a bit more annoying because I needed to use Traya. So anyway, so as you guys can see, this is like a really easy battle. There's nothing special about it. As long as you can match the relic levels, then you should be fine. At this point you can probably put it on auto as well, unless you are that player that want to pinch banners, but you cannot really recover any protection. So Traya has 4 protection. Other than that, I mean, this should be like what, 51? 61, sorry. And yep, that's it. So I was thinking about getting Rey into yellow and maybe use this team to kill her, but it was like he only has 2 Geos per offense, so let's, at the very least I wanted to take out two zones, and I needed to take them out cleanly, like as clean as possible. So yeah, that's why I decided to use this JKR team. So I wanted to recover some banners, but I think it was possible to get 4 banners, maybe 62 or 63. So it was 64, which is kind of good. So yeah, we still had 2 GLs. I decided let's use Darth Vader with the Inquisitors. Maybe I can do something, maybe take out 1 or 2. Side tunes. I made a misplay here as well, by the way. Landing the dots on her starting, because then I wasn't able to get back to Rey to land the ability block. So now obviously Rey's next move is the whirlwind. Unless, oh no, she reached her ultimate, so yeah. So yeah, it wasn't working. I mean, at this point I was really running out of teams. Yep, and she deleted everyone. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to take out Rey. There's no way. So let's, at the very least, I was like, let's well, I need to clean up this Lord Vader to give a fighting chance, because that way he needs to take out at least 3 of my teams. So I was like, okay, send in CLS. CLS might be able to kill Darth Vader and Maul, and then I can somehow then clean up the solo Lord Vader. So Maul's gone, which I was happy about, but look at the dots, like, oh god, like that's so bad. Chewie is barely hanging on. But look at the health of Darth Vader. Like, we are barely doing any damage. And now somehow we managed to get him into yellow, and he's back up again. And that's it. I was like, God, this is like so annoying. So okay, I was like, yep, cool. Let's use bounty hunters then. Slowly but surely we are getting there. Again, the dots are coming. Let's land the healing immunity. That's a start. So he's in yellow again. Managed to get land the stun, which is good. Ability block, that as well. Oh, we lost Fennec, but luckily Darth Vader is gone, so again, one step closer. So now it's just a solo Darth Vader. Okay, I was like, okay, but Geo is not going to cut it just yet. So what can I do? Was like, I'm not sure if this was the right footage or not, but yeah. So I decided to use GG because with all the healing immunity and everything, I can like control the battle, and I can get him into possibly into yellow. You know, once you start landing the target locks, you can, all the turn meter he gains should be nice, but in order to that, you can only gain turn meter once you have no dots on yourself and days. So luckily Magna is there to cleanse, which is nice, and we managed to land the healing immunity as well eventually. So now it's just all about getting closer and closer. Get him into yellow, and we are this team actually going really good. Like I was surprised, but unfortunately, he's getting closer and closer to getting reaching his ultimate. So I wanted the healing immunity. That's good, and he's still not into his ultimate yet. I was like, okay, let's apply more extortion. Let's do a big hit. He's in red. I was like, wow, maybe we can kill him. And here I made a mistake, like a huge mistake. He went into his ultimate, and we cannot land any debuff on him while he's in ultimate. So he was in red, but I will still keep going and going until now I realized that, oh god, no, we cannot land any debuff on him. So yeah, as you guys can see the timer, I skipped it, but I decided to time out. Because now I have Geos, which I can send in. Maybe for a cleanup. So yeah. But he started with the AoE, which is obviously really bad. But I have Pago and GBA for the clans. Now we just need to land the ability block on him. So just keep going and going, land the expose. And finally, after all that try and everything, I managed to take it out. So that was a really long and painful cleanup. It took me 6 battles. Well, I was like, okay, I have fleets, I have my GLs with the datacrons. That's my only options. So was like, I was certain that I'm going to lose because he only really, because I dropped a lot of banners, he only really needed to clear the top. Once he cleared the top, he only needed like 1 or 2 teams down the bottom. So let's switch into the. Let's move you guys to the final result. I'll see you guys in a sec. Alright guys, so here is the final result. I wasn't expecting this, but yeah, I managed to win it thanks to my defense once again. So he ended up trying Rey twice, but he couldn't take it out. So yeah, and I'm going to show you guys the fleets in a sec. But yeah, other than that, my slicker again, once again, thanks to my R9 fast, managed to get a hold because he only had 2 GLs available for offense, as you guys saw it in the video earlier. Up top, there's nothing special here. He managed to one-shot everything. But going back to fleets, my Empire fleet managed to get a hold. Also my Malevolence. So yeah, I'm really happy with this. I wasn't expecting it, but as I mentioned it earlier during the video, that yeah, the datacrons are going to make life in GAC a lot more difficult. Like, I'll doubt once everyone's starting to get like a level 9 datacrons, then we can do a lot of off-meta counters. It's going to be basically all about GL versus GL, or we have to commit to multi-shot a lot of these GLs. But I guess we're going to find out soon enough. So yeah, I'm in the final, which is really happy about, and I have a chance to finish this week in the top 20. So if you guys looking for 5v5 GAC content, then please like this video and subscribe. We just passed the 800 subscribers mark, and yeah, I really do appreciate your help and support, guys. So until next time, bye.